we're dealing with a little bit of weather issues. As you can tell by my hair, we're just gonna have to deal with it. But anyways, we are gonna have a little bit of changes into the timing of everything. Instead of the 4-minute intervals between rides, we're gonna have 3-minute intervals, just a little bit of an update. So just in anticipation of this incoming storm. But hopefully it doesn't start pouring during my broadcast, because that would be giving everybody a very good laugh, especially the production crew at the Rookie. Anyways, so this course was designed by Mark Phillips. He is actually a captain, and he was a multiple Olympic medalist. I am so excited about seeing this course. It's so beautiful, and it's about 5,700 meters long. As you can see, somebody just finishing up through the line. We have a fun fact about Captain Mark Phillips. He was actually the first husband of Princess Anne, who was also an Olympic medalist as well. Now, this course, my favorite part of this course is going to be the Mars Sustainability Bay feature. The interesting part about it is that there's multiple different routes to go through, but depending on the confidence of the rider, you can take the most direct route or be taking several different routes. Now, joining me is going to be Andrew Hoy, who is a fantastic, just to put it lightly, fantastic rider, slightly above average. How are you doing today?
Yeah, good, thank you.
So, how was your course today?
I had the most amazing, wonderful ride on Vasily de Lassos. He is just an exceptional horse. I started my international career 40 years ago in this country, in Lexington, Kentucky, and I've learned a lot in those 40 years, because today the way he ran and jumped and finished was just extraordinary. David and Paula Evans from England, they bought the horse for me to ride, and he was just extraordinary, the way that he galloped and jumped. So clean, so easy, wonderful.
I'm going to totally have to watch the replays of that. I'm so bummed I missed out on it. But so could you tell me a little bit about your favorite aspect and feature of this course?
My favorite feature was the finish line.
Well, it is a pretty nice jump, I have to say.
Why I say the finish line was, when I galloped through the finish, I knew I was inside the time and I jumped clear. And so that's why that was my favorite aspect. The thing is, once you leave the start box, you have to jump every fence and you have to be so positive. And look, albeit that I've walked the course and I know the course, you start out, you have to work with your horse and the relationship that you have with your horse. It is really a very close relationship. It's not a personal relationship because they're not emotional like we are as humans. But they understand pressures, like contact in the rein means to slow down, use of the leg means to go forward. And so I just love my horses to bits, but I do not treat them like pets. I do not treat them like humans. And
family members, basically.
Yeah, they are, but I don't have a conversation with them because they don't understand English. My horse this morning did not know what he was about to experience.
Well, I don't think most of us understand what's going to happen as soon as the storm starts hitting anyways. But thanks so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Now we're going to be showing you a little bit about Nick and his journey with the Horseshoe Challenge again, seeing how everybody's been doing. I still have not beat him yet. We'll see how that goes. Take a look.
Next round of Horseshoe Challenge is ready to go, and I got two contestants here, and your names are?
Tori. Lena.
How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Okay, so I explained the rules to you. Who's going to go first?
I will.
Okay, let's go Lena. Lena with her first toss. Whoa, pretty good one. Now, Tori with her first toss. Oh, knocks out the camera. Woo, that's awesome. Okay, Lena, your next throw. Almost takes on the camera again. You guys are meant to hit the stick, not the camera. Okay, Lena. Okay, so let's walk over, guys. And we say, which horseshoe is the closest? I think it's that one. Whose is that? Okay, so Lena, you get the first point. Okay, get your horseshoes. Let's go for round number 2. So So Tori with number 1. Let's go, we'll shoot from this end again. And this time, Tori, you go first. Okay. Good one. And then Lena. Not a good one. Oh, that's a good one from Tori. And Lena. And that's obviously Tori is the winner for that one. So it's 1-1. We got a deciding round, guys. Get your horseshoes. This is exciting. Okay. So Tori is up. No, Lena's up first. Okay. You guys nervous? How come? You're not nervous?
No.
Okay, go. I'm trying to make you nervous. And good one. Okay. Oh, don't rush it. Last one for Tori, for Lena. Okay, so, oh, this is gonna be a deciding factor here. Which one's closest? I think it's a tie. Can we guys, come on in. We've got prizes for you. I think that's a super tie. So here you go, guys. Beautiful hats from Longines, the host sponsor. Here you go. One for you. You already got a hat with that one. You guys have fun?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. You guys have a great time. See you later. That horseshoe challenge is really heating up. And every time we do it, guys, you know, we are practicing. So they are letting me closer to the horses. We are in the dressage stables, where yesterday Isabella Wirth had that amazing gold medal run in the Grand Prix Special. And what made it so special for me was that I got to watch it with Ayden. And she was teaching me about the little intricacies that these people who, you know, weigh less than 10% of what these big animals weigh, and yet they get that kind of the beauty and the control of what's going on. Now, this is the U.S. Dressage stable, which we're in right now, and I do recognize this gentleman from the other day. Stefan, right? How are you, buddy?
Doing good, thank you.
How are things going for you guys today?
Doing great. Very proud that our team won the team silver medal, and Mopsy happens to be part of that.
Hi, Mopsy. How are you? Do you want to say anything?
Yeah, he wants to say how much he likes his food.
Beautiful. What's it like right now down here as we're waiting to see what's going on with the weather?
At the moment, it's very calm. We had a nice light training day today. So we keep moving forward, and hopefully that everything stays as calm as it is at the moment.
How do you keep the calmness level, like with everything that is going on as the competition starts to heat up? How important it is that you guys all stay calm?
Oh, you know, we pamper our horses 24 hours, so they get bribed, as you can see, with a lot of food and a lot of treats, and making sure their stress level stays much lower than ours.
I've noticed that a few of them they've all got different characters, don't they?
Very much so, just like human beings. You have some smart ones, you have some that are not so smart, you have some that are pretty aggressive, and then most of them are like this guy, just a little puppy dog.
What are you? Are you smart or a puppy?
Very smart, like a little Labrador retriever. That's what he's like.
Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Stefan. And I'll just see who's around this way as well. Where's Dr. Cricket?
She's working.
Dr. Cricket's on the phone. Look at this. Are you on the phone, Dr. Cricket? Can you say hi quick?
Hold on, Hunter. I'm being interviewed by FEI.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Okay, thanks very much.
Good
Hi.
timing.
Yeah, that was nice.
How are the horses all doing?
The horses are fantastic.
You're the vet here, right?
That's correct. I've been the U.S. Dressage team veterinarian since February 2017, and this is my first World Equestrian Games.
How are you enjoying it?
It's been wonderful. I'm lucky to have some really healthy, really sound horses, so they make my life easy.
And you guys had a great placing the other day.
We had a fantastic placing. It's a team silver, and then yesterday for Laura to get the individual silver, which is U.S. history.
And Stefan was talking about keeping the animals calm in here. What role do you play in that?
Carrots, apple, treat dispenser.
You know what? They're making it sound a lot more like rocket science all the time.
No, principally we just have a really good group of grooms who know their horses super well. Like, you know, keep them happy, well fed, well entertained. They're fit. They get ridden every day.
Does the weather as it closes in, does that affect their mood?
Not so far. No, these horses, you have to remember, they live in pretty irregular climates. You know, Wellington, Florida is not consistent. And if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. So this is pretty normal fare for them.
All right. Well, thanks. Sorry to interrupt your phone call. I hope you can get it back.
Thanks very much.
Well, you know, guys, we're always trying to enhance your viewership and how you can get involved and see how things are going on. And you know, the camera angles are really important. So let's have a look at the POV, the position of the helmet camera. It's really cool. Check this out.
So I'm super excited to show you guys a little something from the view of the riders. We have a special camera that I'm going to be showing you that attaches to the helmet of the riders, so you can have a bird's eye view of everything that goes on firsthand from the riders. To explain this, I'm going to bring in Sam Fleet from you. Hello there.
Ayden.
How's it going?
All right, thank you. All good. It's super. Yeah, it's great.
So this is your camera. Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, this is the camera. It's 74 grams, including the strap. Ever so light. Riders don't notice they're wearing it at all. So you put it around the helmet, and it's like you were saying, it's a proper POV view with the camera centered right in the middle.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. It's been designed specifically for equine sports.
Absolutely.
So safety tested, safety approved.
Waterproof, sweat-proof, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit waterproof.
A little bit
I'm
waterproof.
not sure. Yeah, it could be testing in the next few days here, but you know, we'll see how it bears
I'm
out.
very excited about the testing of this product. So we're going to be seeing this on a couple of event riders soon. Is that correct?
Yeah, and the exciting thing about this week is it's going to be a live picture. So it's attached to a small transmitter, which again is ever so light, if you want to have a feel, whatever they feel comfortable with. And then it's attached together and it sends HD pictures live. And you know, one day, plan would be that viewer at home can sit and just ride with whoever rider is riding that particular round and enjoy.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I would definitely want to put that on a couple of riders and just to feel like what it would be like to be them. Oh, that'd be so amazing. I'm so excited to see this.
Thank you. No, it's going to be great. And next week we're going to have it on a few of the show jumpers as well, which is awesome. And also it's going to be in the driving competitions too. So look out for it.
Oh my God, that looks so awesome. Do you mind if I try that on?
Please, be my guest.
So now imagine if I have a helmet on. It's a little fashionable headband right now. But you know,
It suits you.
product testing.
Perfect.
Well, thanks so much for helping me out with and showing this. This is so awesome. I can't wait to see what all the shots we get from this.
It's going to be great. We're going to hopefully capture some fantastic action.
So eventing dressage was yesterday, and I was wanting to show you guys a little bit about this whole spectacle of the event. Let's go check this video out of the whole entire summary.
She rides down very positively into the walk. Every movement of this very finely balanced World Equestrian Games is crucial. Down the centre line that she has absolutely owned this afternoon. This has been quite simply a masterclass. Crowd loves it. 32 years of age. I was from Hallington in Lincolnshire, local to Burley. And she studied sports science at Sheffield Hallam University.
She's doing a good job. He looks like a strong horse, but she's sort of masking it well. She's tiny, Roz. She's doing a good job at presenting in light. Well done, Roz.
This has got more suspension actually in off the ground even than Chipmunk.
Yeah. It's really
Purring along Nicholas.
Yeah.
And Queen de Brio is dancing down into the flying change.
For France, Lieutenant Colonel.
Hey guys, I am back with Blythe Tate, former world champion. How are you doing today?
I'm not having a good day, I have to say. Unfortunately, my horse seemed to be off games today. I just had a disappointing ride and didn't finish the course, so very disappointing.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that. What was the most challenging aspect of the course then?
Well, for me, I think it was the crowd and the atmosphere. My horse was very distracted. He wouldn't focus. And it's very unlike him. He's a good cross-country horse. My preparation has been great. He's been clear every time out this year. But today was just one out of the bag, and I'm not quite sure why. I'll go and make sure he's 100%, but The World Games for me is over, unfortunately.
I'm so sorry to hear about that. But do you think the weather had some impact on how your horse performed?
No, we've ridden in lots of different weather before, and it is windy, which probably made him a little unsettled. But yeah, no, I don't know why. He just wasn't on song. He's a great horse, and it just wasn't to be today.
So the refusals were completely out of character.
Yes, he hasn't stopped at all, well, for as long as I can remember, to be honest. So why today, I don't know, but...
the energy, it's completely like you can feel the tension going on amongst everybody in the entire crowd.
Yes, I'm sure, but I mean that's part of the competition. I feel gutted because I was first for the team, and it was important for me as trailblazer to post a good clear round. So the pressure's gone on to my teammates now, but they're very experienced, and I hope that they'll be able to deliver.
Absolutely, I'm so sorry to hear about that, but I really wish I could go and see like any other rides you've got going on in the future. I'm so excited to learn more about the sport.
I look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks so much for joining
Cheers.
me. All right, well, now we're going to be going and talking a little bit about Nick. Oh, my dear sweet Canadian bacon. He's been learning so much when he's been here at this
Dave, can you tell me about your position here?
I'm one of 2 farrier coordinators for the IAPF, the International Association of Professional Farriers.
So you're in charge of making sure all of these horses here get their feet looked after?
Absolutely. We have several stations, one for almost each discipline. We have farriers that are accredited farriers at each station that are able to handle horses like this one that just came into the shop.
So this one that's just come in, can you tell me a little bit about what's going on?
Yeah, this is a vaulting horse, and he needs some new shoes. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to take the old shoes off. We're going to make sure that everything is safe and his foot is prepared just the right way. We have pre-made, hand-forged shoes to fit this horse.
So Dave, you say he's a vaulting horse. What are the differences of the shoes that go on the horses of the different disciplines?
Well, each horse has a different job to do. They're an athlete. They're the best at their specific discipline that they do. Jumpers, for instance, have to have the traction and the ability to land correctly without slipping. Land, go medial, lateral, left or right, any direction. This horse is a vaulting horse, so he's going to be doing some tight circles with people doing some very acrobatic things on top of his back. So the shoes have to be made so that that horse can move 360 degrees any direction. The reiners, on the other hand, they have to have a sliding plate on the back of them. They'll slide 40, 50 feet on their back end with their haunches down into the ground and the dirt flies everywhere. Those are a different shoe. You want no traction on those shoes at all in the back.
How's the weather going to affect? Does the weather affect different kinds of shoes?
Different types, but the facility is so good they've went above and beyond to provide us with the best footing that you could possibly get anywhere in the world. The jumpers have the correct footing, the dressage horses, the vaulting has the correct, the reining has a dirt footing rather than synthetic like for the traction. They've done a great job preparing this.
So this is kind of like just whether you look at a sport like football with the different cleats that the athletes have with that. This is just like that.
Absolutely. Athletes, pro football athletes, they're the best. They're the cream of their crops. You see them walking around with ice on their shoulders. They're the best. They're prepared. When they get there that day, these horses are exactly the same. They're the best athletes. You'll see a bit of ice on them. You'll see the hand detail in the care that these grooms give them. They're ready to go.
And how many shoes do you think you'll be putting on horses this next few days?
Depending on the hurricane coming in, we may be changing and adding a bit more traction, whatever is necessary. But the teams have been very good about bringing their own shoes for their own horses that may have to differ and change a bit. We have the best equipment in the world provided by one of our educational partners that we can change the footing, we can change the shoe for the footing in just a few minutes' notice.
Well, Dave, thanks so much for talking with us.
Thank you very much.
I'm just going to go over here and talk to Curtis. Now, Curtis is one of the forgers for the horse Justified, who was a pretty successful horse. Congratulations on that. But you've also got this cool little product that you can tell us about.
Yeah, actually, it's kind of neat. I started developing these shoes about 12 years ago, I guess. It's a polyurethane horseshoe that's basically got a wire skeleton in it that allows it to be shaped to the individual horse. And what's kind of cool is a lot of these horses I've never seen them before, and they happen to be walking past on the street, and I'm like, oh wow, he's wearing my shoes.
Well, how can you tell if a horse is happier with this or with the other traditional one?
What it is a lot of times it's actually a nailing issue or something like that, but it's like us. Some people will maybe have different arches, different issues with their own feet to where they have special shoes, and some of these athletes, it's the same thing. They need different types of shoes. These absorb a lot of concussion, so some horses, it can really help them with that, like a foot injury. In some cases, the horses will go into these for a while to settle a foot down, quiet it down, then they'll go back into traditional shoes. We found actually individuals that have actually really excelled in them, and they stay in them through their career. So we've had horses like Mucho Macho Man that won the Breeders' Cup Classic. He wore these type of shoes through his career and ran in them for several years. I've had a lot of good horses that have worn them. Like Hurlin was one of the richest horses in racing history. He only wore them for 1 year of his career, but he was in that year, he was Horse of the Year. So it's pretty neat to have that kind of success and seeing them going around.
Thanks so much, and I know a little bit more. Just a reminder, guys, of our hashtags, hashtag B1 and hashtag Tryon 2018. Have a look at some of the stuff that people are sending in. It's amazing. Keep sending stuff in. Keep sending your photos, your videos, and also any questions that you might have for us. And then don't forget, with regards to the tomorrow's events, on Sunday, they've all been postponed. So the postponement of Sundays is now going to be going on Monday, which will be the individual dressage and then event jumpings. All of the times are to be confirmed. Now, I've been wandering around now, and I've actually come around to the Japanese stables, and they're going to be hosting the next Olympics. And this is Wing, and this is Karen. How are you, Karen?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. So this is a jumping horse.
Yes, this is the show jumping horse.
Yeah.
His name is With Wings.
Yeah.
And we start competition on Wednesday.
And are you guys nervous?
I'm nervous. I don't think he is. He's ready.
He is ready. How's it been settling in? Because you guys just arrived.
Yes, they flew a couple days ago from Europe, and they spent 2 days in quarantine, and Wings just got out yesterday.
Beautiful. Well, he's very inquisitive.
Yes.
And we'll let you guys get back to stuff. And just a little bit ago, the production manager let us go with the company credit card, so they're not going to be upset because me and Ayden went shopping. Okay, Ayden, a huge part of the FEI Games is merchandise, and I love shopping too.
Oh, come on, you know I love shopping more. I'm playing into my stereotype.
You probably do. So we're going to have a little challenge about getting each other the bestest presents ever, but I'm going to need some help. So I have... Olivia, how are you?
Great.
Okay, so you're going to take me around and show me some presents that I can get Ayden, and then...
And I have Miss Ruth Ann.
Hi.
Hello there, darling.
How are you? Okay, so we've got 5 minutes to find each other the greatest presents ever. Do we have a spending budget? We'll see about that. Olivia, just to let you know, Ayden is 23. She's a horsey person. She does dressage at a really high level. And that's really about all I know about her. So can you help me out?
Yeah, we have lots of cool vests and jewelry that girls love.
Okay, I
especially
imagine...
at 23.
23 years old. Where should we start?
Let's start with the vests.
Okay, let's go.
Now, if there's jackets, these are all for women. You want more for him?
Well, I don't know. You know, he does have a girlish figure. I could probably give him something like that.
I think we should put that in the maybe pile.
These socks look fantastic.
So these are quite nice. I don't think they are girly enough for Ayden, though.
Oh my goodness. This is a Nick. This is totally Nick.
So these are your ranges of cups.
Cups, coffee cups, turvises.
What's it? What?
Turvises?
What the heck's that?
It's a coffee cup.
Why didn't you say coffee cup?
It's a to-go coffee cup.
Your feet will not sweat like cotton socks.
Nick is very sweaty, that's for sure. So we're definitely gonna have to get one of these.
Star and Huck, right? How are they selling?
Such a little. We've sold a lot of them. They're little beanie ones, and then we have like stuffed animal ones that are more soft.
They're cute. Oh.
He always looks pretty dapper, so we might as well just add a little tie into the mix over here.
My co-host is 23 years old. She knows a lot about horses, and I'm trying to look for a gift for her.
The perfect gift would be this one. It's a stainless steel bangle, and it says, "Don't let them tame you."
Oh, wow. That's really nice.
I'm gonna grab this just as a deferment piece so he can't see me. I'm gonna hide it on the inside. Oh, Mr. Nick. He might need this too. Or maybe I'll get it because I want to steal it from him.
There you go.
I was checking out those rings over there, and I really want one of those. I hope he picks those. I was giving him a hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
So we've had a good look around, and I think we're going to have to deliberate, aren't we?
I think that the bracelets are a good option. They're the perfect amount of cuteness, and then if she likes horses, relates to horses, I think those are a good option.
Okay, let me think about it. I still have 30 seconds left.
All right, where's Mr. Nick? He's at jewelry. I'm watching him.
3, 2, 1.
I beat you.
We did. You did. Okay, so 5 minutes. I had a lot of fun. Did you?
Oh my God, you know I love shopping.
I wanted to buy absolutely everything. So we had 5 minutes to find the bestest presents. Who wants to go first?
You go first.
Okay, I'll go first. What did I get? Okay, ready? A tie?
Because you're such a fancy man.
Yay! That's
no,
amazing.
there's one more.
Oh, what?
There's one more.
Oh, a pin! Yay!
Not just any pin.
For the Canadian flag.
It's for my Canadian bacon.
Oh, those are great presents. Okay, okay. So, guess what?
Oh, yeah.
I need your presents.
Gimme.
Okay, go.
We got
Socks! We see a theme going on. All right, awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a box.
It's a box with...
It's gonna be jewelry. It's gonna be jewelry, I know this. It is.
Yay! Do you like bracelets?
No, I actually hate them.
Okay. I can take it back then.
No. You can put it on.
Okay. There we go. There's the bracelet.
Yes.
And it says...
Thank you. Don't let them tame you.
Don't let them tame you. And they're never going to tame you, wild one. All right, kiddo?
I'm the wildling.
All right. So, did you have fun shopping?
Oh my gosh, you know I do. But then you know what? I finished under the 5-minute time limit.
You did. But you know what? There's going to be more shopping to come. Our show's just about over right now. We're just going to remind you again, Sunday's competitions are going to be postponed till Monday, which will be the individual dressage and event jumpings. The times are to be confirmed, so stay tuned at FEI.tv for all of the latest updates with what's going on with Flo. Flo's still a machine. That's a music reference for you, young one. And
I know Florence and the Machine, come on.
And yeah, so stay in touch with us. Could we have your little heart? Stay in touch with us at hashtag B1, hashtag Tryon 2018. Stay in touch with us. We are going to do our best to bring you a show tomorrow at 12 Eastern Standard Time.
It might be entertaining.
We'll see you then. Bye for now.